let's discuss beneficiary provisions. As the policy owner, Pearl is responsible for naming the beneficiaries of her life insurance policy. She can name Dawn as her primary beneficiary and Ashley and Malik as her secondary or contingent beneficiaries. If Dawn dies before Pearl, the death benefit would go to Malik and Ashley. Unless Pearl specifies otherwise, Ashley and Malik would receive equal shares of the death benefit. Now keep in mind, if Ashley and Malik are minors at the time of Pearl's death, the insurer will not pay the death benefit to them. Instead, it will be paid to their guardian or custodian. In a previous discussion, Dawn and Pearl were at odds whether the Dawn's unmarried brother or Pearl's married sister would become the children's guardian if anything happens to both Dawn and Pearl. This is where they must choose wisely, since in addition to the children, the guardian will receive $450,000, part of which is the children's education fund. While Pearl could name her estate as the beneficiary, this is generally not recommended, as it can subject the death benefit to estate taxes and claims from creditors. Instructor cautions against naming the estate as beneficiary. Instructor discusses naming parties versus classes. When naming beneficiaries, it's important to be specific. Pearl should name individuals, such as Dawn, Ashley, and Malik, rather than a class of beneficiaries, like all my children or all my siblings. Let's consider the policy where Dawn is the insured. If Dawn is also the policy owner and names all my children as beneficiaries, the death benefit could be divided among Malik, Ashley, and any children Dawn has from previous relationships, which may not be his intent. Instructor explains per capita and per stirpes designations. Beneficiaries can be named on a per capita or per stirpes basis. Per capita means the beneficiary must be alive when the insured dies to receive the death benefit. Per stirpes means that if a beneficiary predeceases the insured, their share of the death benefit passes to their heirs. Let us use Dawn's life insurance policy to explain this concept. Dawn names Ashley and Malik as equal beneficiaries on a per capita basis, but Malik dies before Dawn. In this case, Malik's wife and children would not receive any of the death benefit. Ashley would receive the entire amount. If Dawn had named them on a per stirpes basis, Malik's share would pass to his wife and children. Instructor discusses revocable and irrevocable beneficiary designations. Pearl can name her beneficiaries on either a revocable or irrevocable basis. A revocable designation allows Pearl to change the beneficiaries at any time. An irrevocable designation, however, means Pearl cannot change the beneficiaries without their written consent. Policy owners should be cautious about naming beneficiaries irrevocably. Next, we will talk about changing the life insurance policy beneficiary. Remember when I met with Dawn and Pearl to complete the application? I asked Pearl who she wanted to be the policy owner, and she said me. I then asked Pearl who she wanted to be the beneficiary, and she unequivocally said Dawn. Now, let's discuss who has the right to change the beneficiary on a life insurance policy.
The policy owner.
Why would the policy owner want to change the beneficiary?
For a variety of reasons. The primary beneficiary has passed away already. The children have grown up no longer needing support. A divorce.
This highlights the critical importance of selecting the policy owner, as they maintain full control over the policy. The policy owner has the authority to change the beneficiary, and there are two ways they can go about it. The first method is called the filing method. In this case, the policy owner sends a letter to the insurer requesting the beneficiary change. The insurer then notes the change in their files, reflecting the new beneficiary designation for that particular policy. The second method is the endorsement method. With this approach, the policy owner must submit the beneficiary change request along with the physical policy to the insurer. Upon receipt, the insurer records the change in their files and attaches an endorsement to the policy itself before mailing it back to the policy owner. Great job on completing this video. Now it's time to test your comprehension of the concepts we just discussed. This video corresponds to ICAP quiz course number 26. Remember that number. Click the link in the comments section to access the Insurance Class Assistance Program, also known as ICAP. Once you're there, look for quiz course number 26. This quiz will help us see if you truly understand the material and are prepared to move on to the next video. Don't forget, ICAP quiz course number 26. Good luck and keep up the great work.